It's the PKN Packaging News podcast. We are live on the exhibition floor of AUSPACK 2022. And once again, I've got Wayne Robinson with me. G'day, Wayne.
Yeah, g'day, Grant. How all good?
Yeah, everything's going down smooth as far as we can tell. So, mate, you've got someone new for us to talk to.
Yeah, I'm here at AUSPACK on the PKN Packaging News Print Files podcast. Themes from the show with Andrew Steele, Director of Retail at GS1, the global standards organisation for the industry. Andrew, tell us, why are you here?
Yeah, thanks, Wayne. So we're here to really talk to the industry about the next evolution of product identification, barcoding. For all the barcode nerds out there, there's going to be some really exciting times happening now and over the next few years as we see a move away from the traditional 1D EAN barcode that's been around for nearly 50 years to new 2D barcodes that will and has the ability to carry a lot more information in them. So
what's the difference between the 1 and the 2 then? I mean, one's amazing. 50 years is quite a lifespan for anything.
Yeah. It's really right. And you got to think, we started doing this before around the same time man landed on the moon.
Yeah.
So it's time to shake things up a bit.
Yeah.
Today we're dealing in a world with a lot of automation, a very connected consumer that has more power with their hand devices than powered the Apollo 11 trip to the moon. So we need to have barcode technology that suits today's needs, with working not just in the business-to-business environment, but engaging with today's connected consumer, and 2D codes will enable us to do that. So.
Okay, and where is 2D code technology up to today?
Well, it's not just in our world. I guess if there's a positive to COVID, it's made people a lot more comfortable with 2D codes, QR codes, checking into venues and the like. In our world with GS1, we were working in supply chain, and in particular my world, working with retail. It's about looking at products where the 1D code with just a number that says I am this bottle of water, moving to products where I've got a 2D code that now has, yes, same number that says I'm that bottle of water, but this is my best before date and this is my batch number should there be a product recall or withdrawal. So
okay, so lots of extra information.
Lots.
And is 2D barcodes, are they now out in the market, or are they being trialed, or where are they up to?
Yeah, and this is a really proud Australian moment. Woolworths have been live with 2D barcodes for coming up to 2 years now, and they're leading the world. So Woolworths is speaking to not only other retailers here in Australia, but around the world, retailers like Walmart, Kroger, Tesco, big multinational global retailers. Here in Australia and New Zealand, Woolworths is ahead of them.
And has there been a reason why Woolworths is ahead of the pack, or conversely, why the big global ones haven't got on board yet?
It's just it is a paradigm shift, and in some ways we're the victim of our own success. The 1D barcode is so entrenched in retail point of sale systems that it's not like turning on a light switch. There's a lot of work that needs to happen behind the scenes before you can turn that switch on and start scanning 2D codes at point of sale.
Okay, and Andrew, the development of 2D barcodes, I mean, you're based in Australia, but GS1's a global organisation, 2 million subscribers to it. Is it a global development, or has it been taking place here in Australia?
No, it is very much a global development. Yeah. So GS1 Australia is one of 115 GS1 member organisations around the world, or not-for-profit standards and services organisations. So we're owned by industry, we work with industry, so it's all about working with industry to develop standards that suit today's and tomorrow's evolving needs.
Okay, and is 2D barcoding, the extra information, extra data that's on there, is that being used in terms of countering security and counterfeiting on products? Is that one of its applications?
That's a really good question. So there's lots of business use applications. One, of course, is managing date codes at point of sale. So it'll stop the sale of a product that has reached its use by or best before date. But if I also have a unique serial number in that product as well, now I can look at product authenticity and tracking that back through the supply chain. Okay, well that particular product is meant to be in that store, so it is most likely authentic.
I see. So the store itself would be able to tell if the products it's supplying are counterfeit, because when it comes to checking them out, the checkout will tell that. And so then the store can take action. The consumer knows, and particularly important, I guess, in pharmaceuticals, but in branded products as well.
Yeah.
Consumer knows if it goes through the checkout with the 2D, they're actually getting an authentic product.
Yeah. So 2D codes have a really important, and you touched on healthcare, a really important role to play in that healthcare pharmaceutical industry. For just that reason, product authenticity, anti-counterfeiting, which is such quite significant issues.
Okay, Andrew, you've got a booth here at the exhibition.
We don't have our own booth. We're partnering with lots of solution providers that work with GS1 with their standards and solutions. So I'm a bit of a booth tart, if you like. So I'm sort of moving around, engaging with people. Yeah.
Okay, fantastic. So people want to engage with GS1 at this show, they just kind of ask for you.
Yeah. We're speaking at a panel session on Thursday with Woolworths, and on Friday I'm also doing a separate talk on 2D barcodes.
Okay, great. Well, we'll look forward to hearing what you've got to say. Andrew Steele from GS1, thanks so much for coming on to the PKN Packaging Files podcast.
Thanks very much for having me.
Thanks, Andrew. Thanks, Wayne. And thanks for the new name of the podcast. And with that, we'll be out.